Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a review on another Lush Fresh Face Mask, which is a limited edition one, which is called Santa's Rice Porridge. I picked this up about a week ago maybe, and obviously I wanted to give it a fair try before I actually did a review on it. So I've been using Lush products for probably between 3 and 4 years now, and I don't think that they've ever really brought out a Christmas Lush Fresh Face Mask. Not to my knowledge, correct me obviously if I'm wrong. So I thought that I would give this one a try, seeing as my Love Lettuce one had finished. So unfortunately the only thing that this says on it is fruity nutrition for your face to revive your skin on the run up to Christmas. So, and I was in a bit of a hurry when I bought it from the shops, so I wasn't able to really put forward my query to one of the sales assistants. So I just kind of grabbed it and bought it. So what I will do first is show you the consistency. So I've used it about 2 times now, and it's a very kind of a pinkish beigeish kind of consistency, very lumpy, reminds me very much of Oatifix. Now obviously this one, even though it says it's rice porridge, there is actually no oats in it whatsoever, so I think the reason for the name is just because it looks like that, unlike Oatifix, which has obviously got oats in it. Now the smell, I have to say, is absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of the best smelling fresh masks that Lush have ever put together. Now, if you live in England, in the UK, I'm not sure if they do this in the US, maybe under a different name. But if you know the Food Angel cake, you know the cake which is like, is it pink, blue, and yellow layers? And I'm not really a fan of it to myself, but the smell of it, it reminds me just like that cake. It's gorgeous. So what I'll do is I'll read you some of the ingredients. It's got kaolin in it, which is obviously a clay, fresh satsumas, dried cranberries, ground almonds, cocoa butter, brandy, almond oil, and vetiver oil, cedarwood oil. So it's very much got very Christmassy kind of ingredients inside it, which is obviously things like the fresh satsumas and the dried cranberries. Now, I generally, before I buy fresh face masks, I like to know what they're actually supposed to do for my skin. So don't mind me because I've made a couple of little notes, because obviously because they weren't able to tell me, or it doesn't actually say on here what kind of skin it's for or anything, I did a little bit of research on my own because I've never used a fresh mask with cranberries in it. So cranberries, it apparently has got a lot of vitamin C in them. So the whole point of it being in this is that it builds collagen, keeps skin tight and healthy. It's got vitamin B5 in it as well, which increases moisture content in the skin. So those are all great things that you obviously want to have in a fresh mask. Satsumas, or oranges in general, obviously everybody knows that oranges are jam-packed full of vitamin C, which is so good for your skin. But that's eating it. Actually putting it on your skin, it's apparently, because it's an astringent, it's especially good for oily skins. Now I do believe that this fresh mask is actually good for all kinds of skins, whether it be oily, combination, normal, or very dry, but especially good for oily skins because of the astringent factor in the satsumas. It also brightens and exfoliates skin, purifies the pores, which are all great things that you want obviously in the run up to Christmas, especially with all the parties that everyone's going to be going to and stuff like that. So in terms of my own review on it, I've used it twice. I used it, I can't stop smelling it. I used it once last Sunday I think, and then I used it again about 2 days ago. So it has got very much the same sort of consistency as Oatifix in terms of applying it on the skin. It can be quite difficult to apply it in that bits of it will kind of fall away and you don't really want to waste it. So just kind of smear it on softly after exfoliating your skin, of course, to get the best effect from it. Just smear it all over your face, leave it for 10 to 15 minutes or as long as you'd like to use it. It's not one of those masks where if you leave it on too long, some kind of mad thing will happen to your skin and it will go into, you know. But I do have to say that my skin is looking especially clear, very smooth. It's looking very bright. I am very impressed with it, which is why I'm kind of sad that come end of December, beginning of January time, it will no longer be in the shops. So I guess it's up for you and me to go out there and buy it as much as possible. And it is a bit of a shame that it being a fresh mask, within 2 weeks or just over 2 weeks, you'll have to chuck it out, otherwise it will go off. So highly recommended. I would give this probably an 8 out of 10. I still say up to now Love Lettuce is my favourite fresh face mask from Lush, but this is a close contender for that one. So I would definitely highly recommend going out and buying this. And I do like the name, the smell, what it does for your skin, how good my skin felt after using it. It's got things like almond oil in it, which is always great for the skin, and various different types of oil as well. And it didn't break me out, didn't leave my skin too greasy. It kind of left it feeling a tiny bit tight afterwards, but once you tone and moisturize, it's not a problem. It's not one of those uncomfortable tight kind of feelings. It's more of those, oh, I think it's doing something kind of tightness, you know. So yeah, definitely 2 thumbs up for Santa's Rice Porridge, and another 2 thumbs up for the name because I love it. I did buy a couple more things from Lush, but I won't go into that. I did get this Star Melt, wrong side, there. Star Melt, which is one of their luxury bath melts. Obviously, sorry, this is the Lush Times, which I grabbed from there, which has got all the new products and stuff in it. See, there's the fresh mask and everything. And I have actually been quoted in the Lush Times a couple of times, but I haven't sent them anything in quite a long while. I am one of those people who's quite good at putting things together in that respect. That kind of says a little bit more about my job than I'm willing to let loose on YouTube. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching this review. I hope you find it helpful in me doing all these reviews on the fresh masks, because they can be fairly expensive, so I don't want you to have to go out there and spend between £5, £6, £7 on something that won't work for your skin, even though you can get samples from Lush. And also, as I've mentioned before on my previous videos, if you bring back 5 black pots, you can get a fresh mask for free. So definitely make sure that you do that. I think this will be my 5th, so hopefully the next time I can go and pick up one of those for myself. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care and see you soon. Bye.